Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Some AAA baseball from the International League on tap for you. It's the Nashville Sounds taking on the Gwinnett Stripers.
And now, your Gwinnett.
Introductions wrapping up. All right, ready to get this one started. And now the right fielder, Tyrone Taylor. That one hit to right, Brennan. And there's one down. Andrew Monasterio getting ready to hit. Next one's popped in the air into right. And there's two down. Darren George now at the plate. This pitch popped up. Haggerty. That is as quick as it gets. 3 pitches, 3 outs. Coming up to the dish for Gwinnett, Will Brennan. Swing and a foul straight back. The 0-1. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Now here's the 0-2. Got it. One gone, bottom half of the first. 3 straight fastballs, and he gets caught looking at the third one. Pretty quick AB. And the batter will be the shortstop, Nacho Alvarez Jr.
0-1.
That one fouled off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Nice eye right there. What a take with 2 strikes.
1-2.
That one just misses, and it's 2-2. Wow, he's showing outstanding discipline with 2 strikes. Got him looking. 2 gone as the home first is moving along pretty quick. Digging in now for the Stripers, Ryan O'Hearn.
One.
To the right side and handles this chance. Takes it to the bag at first. And 1-2-3, that's the inning. Today's action comes to you courtesy of A.C. Hines Architecture, the only firm in the area certified to build Escher stairs. Call them today. Top half of the second from Gwinnett. 1 up, 1 down. Here's the center fielder, Caleb Durbin. Puts this one in the air down the line, and that is a foul ball. Waldrip measures 6'2", 24 years old, a former first rounder in 2023. Gets that fastball by the swing upstairs. That had to feel great for him on the mound. The batter was geared up for the heat, and he still couldn't catch up to it. Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Here's the left fielder, Jake Bowers. Pop-up, foul on the right side. Haggerty has a beat on it. And that's the end of the inning. 3 up, 3. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now the left fielder, Brian De La Cruz. And that one fouled off. Foul ball there. 0-2, rocks and fires. Gets a piece, stays alive. And again on 0-2. Gets a piece there, will do it again. What an at-bat he's putting together. He's doing a great job of frustrating the pitcher, and that makes a mistake pitch more likely. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. That's ripped, base hit, and that's into the corner. Runner aboard on the leadoff single. Got the hitter down 0-2, but then put that pitch right over the middle, and he collected the single because of it. Next to hit, Johnny Pareda. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon.
No balls, 1 strike.
Swing, high fly ball to center field. And there's 1 down. And now the center fielder, Justin Dean. That's a hittable pitch, but not what he was looking for. Early in the count, it's okay to take that. Next one's fouled back. The pitcher challenged him with a good fastball, and he wasn't equal to it. Fights it off, we'll see another. Runs it up to 96 to record the K. And now the first baseman, Sam Haggerty. Second inning, no score thus far.
0-1.
Pops this one up, foul on the left side. Makes the grab, and that's that. 1 hit. All set for the start of this inning, and here's the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. That's the first pitch they've taken for a ball in this one, and it's been a long time coming. And that one fouled off. Here comes the 1-1. And a big swing and a miss.
1-2 is the count.
Struck out swinging. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Pitcher and catcher obviously in sync right now, just rolling out there. Here's the third baseman, Brock Wilken. Next pitch popped foul, this one off to the right, and it'll get out of play. Top of the third, no score. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
It's ball 1.
1-2.
So he got ahead 0-2, but way off the mark with the heater. At the plate, he sees that the pitcher wants to use the fastball to punch him out. He needs to be ready and not get beat. Swing and a miss. That's a K. First 2 batters gone in the top of the third.
Batting now,
Raynel Delgado digs in now.
Delgado.
Swing and a foul straight back. Swing lifted to left field. De La Cruz. And that's that. Bottom of the inning, and here is the second baseman.
Hee-haw! 0-1.
That clips the corner. Twice now he's let a high strike go by, and the pitcher's gotten ahead 0-2. Now I think he climbs the ladder. Got the batter swinging. They get the leadoff batter here in the third. Now up, Christian Cairo. Next one's fouled back. 0-2, and the delivery. Out to center. Going back pretty deep. Makes the grab. There's 2 gone. Back to the top of the order here. Now it's the right fielder, Will Brennan. Struck out looking in the bottom of the first. Out on the mound, he's been throwing lots of strikes, so the hitter might decide to be aggressive over the middle. Sure, he's got good stuff, but you can't hit it if you don't swing, and he's not missing the zone. Spoils the 2-strike offering, another coming up. And goes down on strikes. And a nice frame on the mound. He sets him down 1-2-3. Top of the 4th inning with the sounds at the dish. In the air, out towards right center. Makes the catch. There's one down. And now the shortstop, Andrew Monasterio.
Andrew Monasterio.
Just
That
missed.
missed. That's a ball.
One out and the base is empty.
1-0.
Popped up. Settles under it. 2 down. Those high fastballs in the zone look so tempting, but it's hard for hitters to get on plane with them. Digging in next for the Sounds, Darren George. 2 hits yesterday. 1 was a homer. Hit hard, should be extra bases. He turns and heads for second. And that's a 2-out double, their first hit of the game. That's textbook hitting right there. Didn't fly open or get over aggressive. He just stayed clean in his swing mechanics and fired off a nice base hit. Runner at second here with 2 gone. The designated hitter will hit next. 0 for 1. This outing has gone well for him so far, and part of that is because he's thrown better than 70% of his first pitches for strikes. That certainly helps. We're in the 4th inning, no score. And it's foul, and the at-bat keeps going. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. A 2-out double, but they don't score. To the bottom. Welcome back, the Stripers at the dish in the bottom of the 4th. Trying to bunt for a hit, and that's a foul ball. There's a pulled pork sandwich with some impressive add-ons at the concession stand. I've heard it's a local favorite here in Gwinnett. The way they've struggled at the dish, he was probably trying to spark some kind of offense, but he couldn't make the bunt for hit attempt to work. And here's the 0-2. Swing and a high fly to left. It's pretty deep. Makes the catch for the out. Next is the designated hitter, Ryan O'Hearn. Went hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. And he grounds it to the right side. Takes it to first for the out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Brian De La Cruz. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. A little too slow on that heater. He might have been expecting something off speed. Swings through it for the K. Nice job out there as he gets them. We're in the top half of the 5th. Here's the center fielder, Caleb Durbin. That curveball had no business getting a strike. The hitter was ready to crush it, but it never quite got to where it should have. Pitcher knows he dodged a bullet there. In the air, right field, and that's a fair ball.
The left fielder, number 9, Jake.
He's been absolutely dominant in this one with only 2 hits surrendered to this point and no runs. With every hitter, it seems like he's got a plan and he's keeping them off balance. This hit shouldn't be too great a setback to overcome. Go ahead run on base. Jake Bowers, the next to hit. First time up was a pop out. And swing and miss.
0-1. Ball.
That was well spotted, but he couldn't get the call from the plate umpire. But he's handling it well, and he might get that call later. We're in the top of the 5th inning. Go ahead, run it first. Nobody out. To first. Might be 2 here. Oh, great stuff. Fires to second for 1. Double play. That is outstanding defense. And now the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. 0 for 1, struck out swinging last time. Pop-up foul on the right side. And that's the end of the inning. Continues to roll on the mound. 5 shutout innings in the books. No score. We're back here at the
Leading
ballpark.
up,
I'm
with
Ben
the
Gelman.
striker,
Glad to have you with
the
me.
catcher,
And set to get us
Johnny
started in the bottom of the fifth, Johnny
Pareda.
Pareda. Pareda measures 6'1", 200 pounds, and he's a native of Venezuela. Lifted down the left side. And a quick out, number one. Stepping to the plate for Gwinnett, Justin Dean. Hitless in 4 at-bats in yesterday's action.
No, that missed.
Fly ball, right field. Taylor settles underneath it. 2 down. So up next, Sam Haggerty. Popped out the first time. More than 80% of his first pitches are strikes so far. That's a good sign for this outing. Strike 2. Quickly in a 2-strike count. We'll see how aggressive he is at the plate. Lands foul. We'll reset and do it again. Now here's the 0-2. And that one is foul. We'll try again. 2 outs, bases empty. Set down on strikes. Picks up the 7th strikeout of the top of the 6th inning. Now the 3rd baseman, Brock Wilken. And a high fly out to center. It's carrying. Out number 1 on the grab. So digging in, Raynel Delgado. High in the air, out to right, Brennan. And now 2 away. And now the right fielder, Tyrone Taylor. In the air to the right, Brennan should have this one. A blink and you'll miss it inning. 3 outs. We're in the bottom of the 6th. Coming up to the dish for Gwinnett, the second baseman, number 3.
Exposito.
Fastball for a strike.
One and one.
Fly ball down the line, carrying near the fence, and that is a foul ball. Puts this one in the air down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Leadoff batter retired in the 6th. Christian Cairo now at the plate. He swings and fouls one off. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Back-to-back Ks. And he just continues rolling out there.
Right
looking
fielder,
really confident on that 3-pitch K. Brennan, the next to hit, takes ball 1. 2 down and nobody aboard. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And the count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one is foul. We'll see another. 1-2 offering. And a foul ball, so he stays alive. 1-2 now. Lifted in the air to right center. Taylor. And that'll do it. On to the next inning. Coming up to the dish for Nashville, Andrew Monasterio. Out towards left center. Pretty deep. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Well, he certainly wasn't willing to wait around. Just barely missed hitting that first pitch fastball out of here. Next up for the Sounds, Darren George. Scoreless ball game, but now you've got to deal with a hitter with some significant power. Got to be cautious when you're facing a hitter who can really slug like this. And a couple of quick outs. Stepping to the plate now for Nashville, number 20. Getting deep into this one, and they haven't had an answer for what he's been doing on the mound. He's really executing well in this outing. One pitch fouled away. Here's the 1-2 offering. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Impressive efficiency on the mound in this game. And now the 1-2. On the ground to third. Tosses to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here at the plate, Nacho Alvarez Jr. Fouled off. He was late. Next one's fouled back. 0-2, and the delivery. Gets a piece, stays alive. 0-2, rocks and fires. Labeled on a line to center. Makes a nice running catch. That was a really good swing. Lined out, but he was very close to getting on as the go-ahead run. Digging in, Ryan O'Hearn. One out and the base is empty. He's been remarkable with first pitch strikes, over 90% in this game. Because he's pitched so well to this point, I think the hitters need to adjust. They have to attack on the first pitch. Chances are it'll be in the zone. Fights that one off. We'll reset and do it again. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Runs it up to 96 to record the K. And next, the cleanup hitter, Brian De La Cruz. 1 for 2. Strike 2. Now behind 0-2 after he swung too late at that breaking ball. Might need to shorten up and protect if this AB is going to turn around. Gets him looking. Nice job out there as he gets him 1-2-3. We're at the end of 7, and we still have no score.
Now pitching for your
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start
Number
the 8th,
38.
Pierce Johnson. The
Pierce
offense will need to be ready for the breaking
Johnson.
stuff, including a great curveball. Pops it up towards second as the bat breaks on him. Steps on first for the out. And he should be feeling good after getting that first batter in this high leverage spot. Now he can attack with even more confidence. So up next, Jake Bauers. This one popped up. Cairo. 2 away now. And here's the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Swings and misses. It's 0-1. Activity in the bullpen. Wander Suero, the closer of the staff, is throwing. Next one's popped in the air into right. Brings it in with a nice running grab. On to the bottom of the 8th. And now, Johnny Pareda. I don't know how you catch up to that one.
0-1.
Comes up empty, strike 2. You can tell he's locked in right now. Really knows what he's doing with every pitch. Struck out looking for the backwards K. And that's one away. The leadoff hitter retired in the 8th.
The center fielder,
Justin Dean getting ready to hit.
Dean.
He hasn't leaned much on that pitch
1-1.
in this one, but it looks sharp. Really tough for hitters to think with him when he can dial up something random at any time.
That's a ball.
Fouled off down the right side. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, making a move for the bullpen. Ben Sheets will depart. Just one hit allowed, an excellent outing. And we'll have the new pitcher for you when we get...
Pitching for
So they
Nashville.
turn things over to the righty. Abner
Number
Uribe
45.
has some nasty breaking
Abner
stuff.
Uribe.
2-2 and the pitch. Swings and misses. Struck him out. So 2 down now, and here at the plate, Sam Haggerty. Infield shifted to the pole side. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. 2 outs, bases empty. That just missed. It's a comebacker to the mound. They're in plenty of time, ends the inning. Nothing across here this half, through 8 full, no score. All set to start the 9th inning in this one. Digging in next for the Sounds, Brock Wilken. Right side, hard hit. Haggerty takes it to first. Leadoff hitter retired here in the 9th.
Second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Raynel Delgado. High fly ball down the line and left. And that's a foul ball. 1 down, base is empty here in the 9th. Line drive, dumps one into left. That's the kind of hit the rest of the team will really appreciate. Clutch, AB. Good job to stay back on that one and not roll over on it. Let it get deep in the zone, then drop the bat head on it and ripped it the other way for a knock. And we'll see if his speed becomes a factor now that he's on first. Late with the swing there.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. Wouldn't be surprised to see the runner break
1-2.
from first, trying to stay out of the double play. Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. The right-handed reliever.
Ball.
Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. Swing went right over top of the curveball. Coming up to the dish for Nashville, Andrew Monasterio. Hard contact, this one driven deep to right. That's pretty far back. Gone! That should fire up the dugout. A 2-run blast. And now they're out front. It's 2-0. Big swing of the bat launches that one out of here, and that's exactly what they were looking for. That one was almost robbed out there in right field. The batter can feel good about the round tripper, but looking at the right fielder, he's replaying that one mentally, wondering if he could have brought it back. So 2 down. Here's the catcher, Darren George. 1 for 3. Fouled off left side. frozen rope. And that is out number 3. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy. We head to the bottom of the 9th. Digging in now for the Stripers, the second baseman, number 3.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
Now a fly ball to right center. Taylor. And there's one down. He's 2 outs away. Here's the third baseman, Christian Cairo. They haven't mustered much offense yet, but they're not that far down. One mistake could put them right in this thing. Comes up empty, strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Got the hitter looking for the strikeout. Only 1 out remaining. Now it's the right fielder, Will Brennan. 0 for 3, 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Really frustrating day for the manager. This offense isn't showing a whole lot right now. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. Skied to left, and this should do it. Settles under it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. 2-0 your final.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend set. It's the San Diego Padres and the Chicago Cubs. Well, Singy's trying to match the stellar performance by yesterday's starter. Looking forward to seeing what he's got today.
His teammate was lights out, Boog, in total command all game long. If he brings that same intensity again, these hitters are in for a long day.
And we'll be back for the first pitch right after this. All right, ready to go here. And stepping in is the speedy Tony Gwynn. Fastball for a strike. And we are underway.
First pitch, 120.
And a foul ball. And a pitch. Out to short. Zips it across. And an easy out to start the game. Chase Headley, the next to hit. 0 for 6 in the series so far.
Headley.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Crow Armstrong should have it. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent
the
pace.
left fielder, number 58.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. There's so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. And that one is lifted in the air. Crow Armstrong moves after it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Here's Nico Horner. That one down the line.
That's a foul ball.
And foul ball. On the ground to third. Gets it to first. And they get Nico Horner one away. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. Homered last night, added another hit as well. First pitch swinging. One out, bases empty. That's hard hit in the line. 2 up, 2 down. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Caught everyone's attention yesterday afternoon with 3 homers. Line drive. Fabian makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back here at the friendly confines. All set for the start of the inning. Leading off, Orlando Cepeda. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Shota measures 5 feet 10 inches, 32 years old, and he was born in Japan. Got him swinging.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it, and I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But you know what happens. Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
One down, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Josh Gibson stepping in now. Popped up. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here at Wrigley Field, we head to the bottom of the second at the plate. Number 30. Malley back to work. And that one fouled off. On the ground to third. A dive. He's got it. Throws from his knees. On the money. Nice play.
Great dive. No panic. Decides to throw from the knees and shows off that strong arm all the way across the diamond.
And here is Sosa to the plate. Tapped softly on the ground. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Ian Happ up to hit. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. cut on and lifted in the air. Gwynn. And that is that. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back. And struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers. That's in there. 0-1.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, it should be a good outing for him.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Pretty simple plan of attack on the mound right there, huh?
Yeah, nothing but fastballs. They just kept putting down the #1 and letting it fly. I like it.
Yeah, me too, and I'd love to hit against that. But, of course, when you're in the box, you think he's bound to change speeds on you at some point. You're just kind of locked up, sort of like reverse psychology.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Stays alive. One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Top of the third, no score. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Well, you always want those pitches back as a hitter. It caught a lot of the zone and definitely not the intended location. But those splitters can dance around and miss a barrel even when they're not perfectly executed.
Xander Bogaerts now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
It's 0-1.
That one fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Founds another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Padres down. Back at the ballpark. And in this series, it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. Outside low, and that's ball one.
You know, these Cubs definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
One and two now. That one missing inside. Next pitch is outside.
We got a full count.
Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Towards right center. That's well struck. Banks off the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
And now the batter is Carson Kelly. Went deep in the ballgame last night. There's a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Liner, base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
The seventh inning.
Nice line drive to the full side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Pete Crow Armstrong in the box now. Takes strike one.
There's an opportunity to do some damage, but you've got to be selective. Make sure you get a pitch that you can handle.
Now fly ball to right center. Drops into the glove. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly, and it's 1-0.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Lined, and that's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
He was all over that one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And here's the DH for the Cubs, Seiya Suzuki. He's 0 for 1. Out front and foul to the left side. And there's a foul ball. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in the last half of the third. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Ripped on a line to center. He's got it, and there's 2 away. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. And the batter will be the shortstop. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And Gibson hauls it in for the out. And welcome back to the ballpark. And your final score here today, 2-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding